You're watching WMAR-2 News.
I'm Randall Newsom here with your WMAR-2 News update. Well, a major step has been taken in restricting immigration enforcement here in Maryland. Governor Wes Moore signed a bill into law yesterday banning 287G agreements. They allowed local law enforcement to screen inmates to determine their legal status. Maryland Democrats say they want to distance the state from what they call unlawful enforcement under the Trump administration. Immigration advocacy groups like CASA celebrated the bill.
Ending 287G is about keeping families together. But it's also about restoring trust, because trust is built when government serves the people, not when it targets them. Today, Maryland chooses safety rooted in trust. Today, Maryland chooses dignity. Today, Maryland chooses families.
Now, the legislation does not eliminate all cooperation with ICE. Local law enforcement can still create their own policies. Meanwhile, ICE cannot re-detain Kilmar Obrego Garcia. A federal judge doesn't believe the government has a lawful reason to keep him in ICE custody. The Salvadoran national, who has lived in Maryland for years, was mistakenly deported last year, then returned a few months later. Since then, he's been trying to keep from getting deported a second time while fighting a criminal case in Tennessee where he's accused of human smuggling. He's got a hearing there next week where a judge will hear out Obrego Garcia's claims that he's been unfairly targeted.
And today, temperatures are going to rise into the low to mid 50s. We will hold on to a lot of clouds today, so don't expect a whole lot in the way of sunshine. Isolated showers will move through this afternoon, and we also have very light winds that will stay the case at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That southwest wind going to help boost us up into the 50s today, and the 50s stick around throughout the rest of this week, but rain chances ramp up Thursday and Friday. So over the next couple of days, the coverage of rain is going to become more area wide. We dry things out heading into the weekend. Our temps tumble. Another shot of showers expected on Sunday, drying things out and cooling things down early next week. Randall?
All right, thank you, Stevie. Well, fans will be formally introduced to the full Ravens coaching staff this morning. Head coach Jesse Minter has picked his 3 coordinators. 29-year-old Declan Doyle will lead the offense. He's the youngest offensive coordinator in the NFL and has already built a nice resume, most recently with the Chicago Bears. Anthony Weaver returns to the Ravens as the new defensive coordinator after spending time there as a player and a coach. And Anthony Levine Sr. was promoted from within to run special teams. The news conference is at 11 at the Under Armour Performance Center. We can help us get coats to those who need them. WMAR is partnering with GBMC for our first ever Coats for Kindness drive. Scan the QR code right there on your screen for a list of those drop-off locations. We're collecting coats now through February 28th and giving them to GetCo and the Mr. Mac Lewis Foundation. And you'll find the latest from the top stories of the day by going to WMAR2news.com and for the news and weather while you're on the go. Make sure you download our app. Thanks for watching. I'm Randall Newsom.